Hey, you guys want to know about dips? Not this kind of dip crazy. No, I'm talking about real dips. But a big shout out to this Lupini beans. If you're looking for a snack alternative, look for the Lupini hummus. A lot more protein than garbanzo beans. Good flavor from the Italian snacking bean. All right, let me show you about some real dips. Come watch with me. All right, so let's talk about the real dip, not the eating dips. Those are more fun, but these are more productive. So you want to get a little bit of that tricep, shoulder, a little bit of back, chest, then the dip is a great exercise for you. The thing is, it takes strength to be able to do a traditional dip. So what if you're not there yet? How can we get there? First, let me show you a couple variations of the dip, and then I'll show you some regressions on how you can get up there if you're not quite strong enough yet to do a traditional dip. So, a couple ways. One, you can lean forward a little bit, put more emphasis on the chest, and push through. You'll still get your triceps. You're still going to get a bit of the front head of the deltoid by leaning forward. Now, if you want more on the tricep and the shoulder, you just sit straight up, a little more up and down vertical here, pushing through the tricep, shoulder. You'll get a little more back engagement that way. So those are a couple ways. Now let me show you what you can do to get to that point if you're not quite strong enough yet. Take a look at this. Okay, Birdie's gonna help me with this one. So the first thing, if you can't do a regular dip, what I suggest is getting a chair or a bench. Be careful if you're using a chair though, because when you do the exercise, the center of gravity of that chair might not be quite stable, and you may pull the chair over on top of yourself and get hurt. So be very cautious about that if you're going to choose a chair. What is wrong with you, dog? Anyway, let me show you though. I'm using a bench, very stable. You're not going to hurt yourself. Now again, if you got shoulder issues, maybe don't do a dip. It does put a lot of stress on the shoulder joint, and a lot of times people get into weird positions with it that really exacerbate the problem they already are having with their shoulders. So let that also guide you, okay? So I'm not telling you to do dips, but if you do them, I'm just giving you some ideas on how you can get to there. But if you're injured, see a physical therapist, a doctor, professional that can help you out with that. All right, so you're on the bench. You're gonna support yourself, hands are gonna be forward, and you're just gonna drop your butt down, put the weight on the triceps, and push through, okay? So you drop down and push through. Your knees will be bent, your heels are flat on the floor, and you're just dropping down. It's a bend of the elbows and a straightening of your arms. Now I say that because that's where you're hinging from, right? The elbow is really what's doing the work as you push through. The bend you get in your waist while you're setting up on the bench should stay fixed. You're not extending or flexing your hip. You're just straightening out those arms and bending them and pushing through, okay? So that's the first thing you should do if you're having trouble getting a conventional dip. Now let me show you something else you can try. So here is another way you can work on getting strong enough to do the conventional dip. Use a cable machine. Do a cable dip. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to put some weight on. You're going to have a little more of a forward tilt. This is going to hit a little more of the chest, the front deltoid, and a little bit of the back. But mostly you'll feel this a little more in your chest, tricep, front deltoid, okay? That is another way. Now let me show you another way. Okay, so you've tried doing them off of a bench, you've used a cable machine, you're getting stronger, and now you're ready to take it another step towards the conventional. What can you do? Well, what you do is you can take a resistance band. I've got this one. It's pretty heavy duty, but use whichever band you need that will give you the least amount of help. So minimal help from the band so that you can put in the maximal amount of muscle and power from yourself, right? That way you can get to that level. So you take the band, Just put it on the dip bar handles, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your knees up on the strap or the belt or the band, whatever you want to call it. You're just going to kneel up on it like this. You got both knees. Now that's supporting your weight. And so when you push up, it's taking a lot of that away from you so that you can work on your dip form. You can use this for force reps, and you can use it to get stronger so that you can do the conventional dip. Pretty easy, right? So that's 3 moves to help you get to the conventional dip, all right? Give them a try. Trust me, they're gonna help you out. But again, if you got shoulder problems, check with your doctor or your physical therapist first.